Welcome to the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, round 13 here from Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Starting on the pole will be Chris McLean, and second is Jordan Spencer. Now here's the rest of your lineup. David Scott, Bridget Fairley, CJ Lorca, Mary Baker, Sean Galligan, Brendan Alman, Courtney Simpson, Ralph Green, Chris Summers, Timmy Pacioli, John Dillon, Courtney Barlow, Josh Courier, Christian James, Steve Dillon, Tom Wayne, Gino Harvey, Josh Mabe, Ziggy Bain, Tim Baker, Greg Brown, Matt Bullock, Matthew Lube, Kurt Kozlowski, John Andretti, Christian Brandon, Greg Jones, Colin Wills, Garrett Jones, Dylan Schwallenberg, Christian Baker, Josh Gwynn, Phil Jones, Colin Cropley, Bryce Harvey, Hunter Stone, Thomas Shane, Michael Harvey, Dougie Shears, and Alex Filter. Alright, as the cars will start to roll off, look at the banking at this racetrack. It shoves all the cars down the racetrack, and they're slid down. So, look at everybody. They have to turn up so high to actually get a start. Okay. Thought Bridget Fairley had an issue there for a second because top three were the only ones going. Alright. After last week, we have a new point leader again, and it's Mary Baker. Mary Baker now has the point lead by 1 point over Josh Gwynn. And today's race should be very, very interesting because this is the fastest track we are going to go to this entire season. 240, 250 plus miles an hour. Should be a great race. Here we go. Chris McLean leads. Green flag is in the air. And we are racing at this 3-mile racetrack. Off into turn 1. Chris McLean leads. Cars fanning out 3 wide into 1. And now Chris McLean holds his lead on Jordan Spencer. And we're going to get a flyby up off 2 as they head off turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Chris McLean has the lead. He won the Daytona 500 and he's very good at restrictor plates. Well, the Daytona 500 last year, because we have not had a Daytona 500 yet this year. But we will have a Daytona race. Off of 4, everybody looks to be okay. Let's check it. Oh, no, we have a caution. So, let's see what happened. Wasn't a big crash, I guess you could say. Watch the 1 car here, the Pennzoil. Into turn number 3, let's switch the angle. Oh, Ziggy Bain, last week's winner, just got turned and got into Gino Harvey. Harvey slammed that wall very hard. This track has not been a good one for him. In practice, he had a very hard hit as well. And, okay, he did not flip. And, oh, no! Huge wreck in front of these guys. Holy cow, we got guys on his roof. And look at that. Josh Gwynn is involved as Mary Baker will pull away to a huge point lead after this race. She's pretty much guaranteed the point lead going into the chase. Oh, these guys are trying to avoid it. And watch the 4 Kodak yellow and red car on the inside. Yeah, he just slid up. Oh, man, a lot of guys were in this. Oh, wow. Michael Harvey, he almost flipped right out of that fence, and look at the 7 as he was flipping. No, he did not flip until he got to the bottom, I think. If he even flipped, I don't know if he did. And no, he didn't. So, and then oh wow, Ziggy Bain just clobbered John Andretti. Andretti ended up on his lid. But yeah, that's all that happened there. So let's get back to the restart. Before we get back to the restart, look at what has happened. Chris McLean won the race back to the line, and he has an issue. He has fallen to the apron, and he is getting passed on the outside, and wow, that is crazy. The leader of the race, Chris McLean, has an issue, and he's picking back up. Now, I don't know what this is about because he's not maintaining speed on the pace lap, Is he coming around to merge back up, or is he going back to the pits? He's just trying to get there as quick as possible. Yes, Chris McLean, the leader of the race, has an issue, and he's pulling onto pit road. So very big news there. So let's see if the lights are out on the pace car. Because if they are, we can just go from here. Lights are out on the pace car, so let's just get your top 10 now. Well, we'll probably go a little bit more since this is a 3-mile racetrack since we have time here. So, restarting on point now will be Jordan Spencer. Second, David Scott. Third, Bridget Fairley. Mary Baker, CJ Lurka, Chris Summers, Courtney Barlow, Josh Courier, Ralph Green, Tom Wayne, your top 10. And Sean Galligan, John Dillon, Brendan Allman, Christian James, your top 15. Timmy Pacioli, Courtney Simpson, Tim Baker, Steve Dillon, and Kurt Kozlowski, your top 20. Then Matt Bullock, Colin Wills, Garrett Jones, Dylan Schwallenberg, and Christian Baker, your top 25. Now here's the rest of the drivers left in the race. 32nd, Dougie Shears. That is the last car in the race. And now Chris McLean is back up on to the racetrack. Will he be back up to restart on point? He really shouldn't. I mean, if he does, that would not be fair. He's catching him. And he's slowing down. Yeah, he's going to stay back here. So as disappointing as it is for Chris McLean, this track, so unpredictable. And now he's kind of sliding back again. I don't know what's up with him. But yeah, we have to get back to the front because we're about to take the green flag, actually. So Jordan Spencer is up front. We will restart on lap 6 of 17. That doesn't mean we don't have a good amount of racing to go, because this track was 3 miles in length, as we've mentioned. Here we go down this very long straightaway, and the green flag back in the air. Jordan Spencer leads them down to the green flag. Into turn 1. This is a great view to show all the cars fanning out, but that time we only had maybe 2 or 3. And now Jordan Spencer pulls out to a big lead on the pack. He is flying away right now, but Bridget Fairley and Mary Baker are lining up. And now Mary Baker is just going to go for it. Mary Baker could extend her point lead up to about 1 race on the entire pack because of Josh Gwynn out of the race. Here we go. This could get close. CJ Lurka, his entire line of cars flying in on the leaders. Out of 4, the only way Josh Gwynn is going to hang in there in points is if Mary Baker wrecks. Speeds hitting 254 miles an hour. Into the turn, it was 257 for Jordan Spencer. Off 2. I think they're going to be all right. Yes, they were. Let's make sure. Yep, we stay green. And look at that. Everybody fanning out behind. They're getting ready for the finish. Still have a good amount of racing to go. We have 11 to go right now. When we come around, we'll have 10 laps of racing to go from Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Cars lining up on the inside. Galligan's leading that inside line, but now he's going to get left out to dry as John Dillon's going to go for it with Bridget Fairley pushing him very hard. Alright, Courtney Barlow has the lead out of 2. Here we go. Down the back straight. Oh, no, we got a wreck. I don't know who it was, but we have a wreck on the back straightaway. And, oh, Kurt Kozlowski almost upside down. Schwallenberg is around. Huge wreck on the back straightaway. Let's see who wins the race back to the line. Make sure this front pack stays together. Hopefully they don't wreck. Here comes Jordan Spencer to the inside. Drag race to the line. Courtney Barlow will lead it back. Courtney Barlow wins the race back to the line, so let's get a replay of what happened. Watch the yellow and red car on the inside line. They went 4 wide off the corner, and it just wasn't going to work. Mary Baker went around. Mary Baker, our point leader, is in this. Points aren't exactly crucial right now, but you want enough. And oh man, Dougie Shears ran him over. Uh-oh, Christian Brandon make it through there. Okay. Schwallenberg took the worst hit in this group, I think. So right here. And you'll see a blue car coming in behind, and bam! Just got drilled. Wow, that was a crazy wreck on the backstretch because a points contender, Mary Baker, was involved. Oh, snap. She clobbered the inside wall. Still spinning very fast. Bang! That is a very bad hit for Mary Baker. I think she might be able to continue. Yeah, she is back on her way. So she'll be okay. Both Penske guys are in this. Well, both Penske drivers. And look out, Tom Wayne. Tom Wayne goes around again. So there's Pacioli and Kurt Kozlowski. Alright. And checking in on everybody else, making sure they all made it. And they did. So let's get back to the restart. Here we go. We are half a lap away from the restart at Coca-Cola Superspeedway. Restarting on point will be Courtney Barlow, second Jordan Spencer, third John Dillon, then Bridget Fairley, Christian James, your top 5. Then Sean Galligan, Brendan Aumann, Chris Summers, Ralph Green, Tim Baker, top 10. And CJ Lorca, Josh Courier, Garrett Jones, Christian Baker, and Colin Wales, 15th. As the cars roll into turn number 3 and 4, when they restart, it'll be lap 13 of 17. So, basically what I'm saying, 5 laps to go, 15 miles to decide the winner. If the caution comes out, boy, it'll be crazy. Remember what happened last race? Ending a race under caution can be exciting. So, out of 4, and taking the green flag momentarily, here we go. Courtney Barlow leads them down, and green flag back in the air. We're racing for the 3rd time at Coca-Cola. Into turn 1, cars fanning out. Galligan looks inside, and Bridget Fairley is going to come down in front of him. They may be able to draft to the front. Through 1 and 2, it looks like it's going to be all Courtney Barlow right now. Now in the back straightaway, cars switching lanes, and there's going to be a 3-car battle. There's going to be a 3-car group there. Excuse me. Coming down to the inside. And now to the lead, Jordan Spencer, but that might not last for long because Bridget Fairley has big help from Galligan. Across the line, Bridget Fairley led the lap. Here we go, off into 1. Galligan hanging in there on the outside. Now he's starting to fall back. Poor Galligan. Down the backstretch, Bridget Fairley has the lead. 4 to go, here we go. Summers to the inside, Ralph Green's going to go with him. Alright, let's see if anybody wrecks. Hopefully we all stay okay here. Alright, we made it. Out of 4. 3 laps to go for Summers. Can Chris Summers hold off the hard-charging pack behind him? And now Tim Baker goes to the inside to lead that inside line. Summers holding his lead. He's making sure he doesn't get too far away. If you got too far away here, you're gonna pay the price. Down the back stretch, Summers has the lead over Tim Baker. Tim Baker has cars on the inside of him that are charging very hard. Here we go, out of 4, Aumann in the middle, Phil Jones on the outside, and Matt Bullock on the inside. 2 laps to go for Summers. Is it just me, or did that lap go by really fast? Chris Summers holds his lead, and Phil Jones is just waiting. He had a very good shot to win it at Auto Club, but he came short. We're talking about Phil Jones. And Alex filters around. Is that going to bring out the caution? Yes, it will. This is going to be the race back to the line. Here we go. It's either going to be Phil Jones or Chris Summers. Phil Jones to the inside. I think it's going to be all Phil Jones here. But here comes John Dillon. John Dillon with a big run, but he has no help on the inside. Phil Jones is going to win his first ever Bass Pro Shops Cup Series race at Coca-Cola. A great run for Phil Jones, and he won the race. What an exciting finish, but let's see what happened to Filter to end this race. We slowed this down a lot because of how much happened here. Alright, Bridget Fairley, they're in the 29 black and silver race car. She comes up off the turn. All these guys on the inside are bunching up. They all push up the racetrack. Galligan, it looks like, maybe, turned the 20 into her, and it was just over from there. Galligan gets airborne. Lorca is airborne. A lot of cars involved. The first car we saw around was Filter, and now there is Filter going around. Sorry, we can't get to him right now. Everybody's wrecking. There's Courtney Simpson going right up through the middle of it. Oh, no. Bridget Fairley got clobbered. Oh, Garrett Jones is in this. Garrett Jones was running 18th before that crash. And, yeah, huge wreck. And, oh, wow, I think there was quite a few more cars than we anticipated. Or, not more cars, just harder hits, I guess. Oh, wow, look at Simpson. There she is. Oh, wow. She saved it and she drove it directly into that wall. And look at this. Jordan Spencer through the grass. I don't know if that's going to... Nope, he's going to be okay. As some of these guys behind race back to the line. And here is a good moment for Phil Jones. There it is. His first ever win. Comes at Coca-Cola. So, it was a very good race today, so let's get to your results. Your results from Coca-Cola. Winning the race, as we all know, Phil Jones won the race, then John Dillon, Chris Summers, Matt Bullock, and Colin Wills. And the first car to retire from the race was Tim Baker. He finished 19th. Garrett Jones wrecked on the last lap. Yeah, he picked up 3 positions. 15th is, I believe, second best finish of the season. And John Dillon took second. He was last in points coming into the race. He might be 41st. Yep. His competitor for second to last place in points, Michael Harvey, who took last. So, Josh Gwynn, 39th. That's not good. As Mary Baker, totally different story. Well, I guess not much different. But she finished enough ahead that she's going to extend her point lead by 12 points. It'll be a 13-point gap for Josh Gwynn to make up. It doesn't really matter who leads into the chase, but, you know, you just kind of want to be that point leader coming into the chase just so people know how good you ran. So, that is your results for this amazing race from Coca-Cola Super Speedway. It was a great race today, and glad you were with us, and we will get the burnouts and wrap up with the celebration screen. Coca-Cola and Bass Pro Shops congratulates Phil Jones on his first ever Bass Pro Shops Cup Series win. Enjoy those burnouts.